It's trying because it just seems like they're not out there, and if they are, they're full.
That is the reality for so many people in Central Florida when they look for affordable housing. As soon as new affordable developments hit the market, they reach capacity.
Just like that, usually, and that leaves a long waiting list for those who missed out, as Central Florida faces a critical shortage of available units, the fourth worst in the entire country. News 6 anchor Justin Wormuth joins us now. Justin, this is a dire situation, but at least this is an improvement.
Yeah, it is an improvement, Matt, a slight improvement, but this is still very much a crisis. So here's a look at the top 5 cities with the most severe affordable housing shortages. All right, so Las Vegas has the worst, followed by Houston, Dallas, Orlando, and Phoenix. This is according to the National Low-Income Housing Coalition's 2024 report. Last year, Orlando had the second widest gap. So yes, things are improving, but there is still a long way to go.
Each bedroom has a walk-in closet here.
It looks like a luxury apartment.
This upgraded with tile flooring.
But this brand new unit at Monroe Landings in Sanford is considered affordable housing.
And a lot of our competitors and people in the space throughout the country do not provide washer and dryer. A washer and dryer for a lot of residents is a game changer.
Windover Housing Partner COO Ryan Von Weller showed us around the complex. Every single unit here, all 144, are for extremely low-income renters.
And we've got room to do another 144 units on existing land across the street.
But more are needed. A lot more. According to a new report from the National Low-Income Housing Coalition, Metro Orlando has the 4th highest deficit in the United States, with only 18 affordable units available for every 100 extremely low-income renters.
We're in a lack of all types of housing. People are coming here too fast for home builders to keep up, for apartment builders to build, and certainly for our industry and the affordable housing to keep up as well. So everything is becoming compressed, and there's more desire for all the product types than there is, actual product out there.
Von Weller sees the huge demand each time they open a new development. Applications always outpace the number of available units.
You've got home prices and rents outpacing growth of income significantly. The entire objective is to give people a hand up, not a handout.
People like Debbie Paget.
I'm just real grateful, just real thankful.
Who's getting ready to move into her 2-bed, 2-bath unit at Monroe Landings for $500 a month.
It's been a journey. It's trying because it just seems like they're not out there, and if they are, they're full.
It's been a long time since she's had a place to call her own. For a decade, she was homeless, bouncing around shelters and hotels in Orlando.
Just wanted to have a bed and a shower, stuff like that, and go to work, which I worked most of the time when I was in these shelters and stuff, and did side jobs when I was in the streets, so it wasn't like I was out there begging for money.
Right.
No.
The lack of affordable inventory has led to an increase in homelessness across Central Florida. But with each new development that opens, people like Debbie can get a new lease on life.
I'm not a big fan of happy because I'm always waiting for the next shoe to drop, you know what I'm saying? Might have to reevaluate that thought, because it's pretty good right now.
So excited for Debbie. Now, as a whole, the state of Florida has the 4th highest deficit of affordable housing in the U.S. That report found that the state needs to add, get this, more than 435,000 affordable units to meet the need. That's how big the need is.
That's
we were
ridiculous.
saying the challenge is people just don't make enough money to afford a unit. And I'm so glad that you were, you talked to her, because sometimes I think people think, oh, well, people are just lazy, they don't want to work or whatever.
She's working the whole time.
People are working,
They are.
but their wages are not enough to cover rent.
I also wanted to go to that new development to show what they look like, and the perception needs to change. According to Ryan Von Weller with Windover Housing, the public's perception of what affordable housing is does not match what affordable housing is today. Maybe back 30, 40 years ago, he said, where they were run by the government and they kind of got in bad shape and they got a bad area, and they just, there's no one to fix them. They manage all of their different properties, so they keep them pristine. And that needs to change as well, the public perception. Now, the state did put an influx of money, $711 million last year with the Live Local Act, so that's helping, but more is needed.
And people say what's affordable, and I believe the stats are it's roughly 30% of your
30%
income,
of the median
and
income.
which is about less than $1,000 a month for a lot of people.
Very
So that
true.
$500, I mean, that's, but you can't find that unless it's affordable.
Let's hope she lets herself be happy.
Yeah,
She said
exactly.
she's not a big fan of happy. That's a hard thing to hear. All right, Justin, thank you so much.